Okay, here is my daily kefir routine. So here's the kefir that I started yesterday. It takes about 24 hours to make kefir. I'm not making very much, but I have a small amount of the kefir grains in here. Just look at this. This is like liquid gold for your gut. The kefir grains, you can't really see them, but they are in there. I can see them popping out of the surface there, but they are bacterial clumps. And this bacteria is the good bacteria producing all kinds of healthy microbes like the lactobacillus. And so you can get these grains at a farmer's market. My neighbor gave me these grains. And so we put the grains into milk, and the grains eat the sugars from the milk, the lactose, and then they proliferate and grow. But they turn this milk into this liquid kefir, which is kind of like liquid yogurt, but it's fermented. If you use a lid, it's going to keep the carbon dioxide in there as it's releasing those gases, and it's going to make it a little bit more effervescent, a little bit more of that tangy taste if you like that, which I do. And so every day I just take the kefir grains out and put it into my new jar and then add some milk for the next day. So it takes 24 hours and it'll repeat the process. And then I separate those grains out from the kefir, and the kefir I'm going to drink, and it's just fantastic. So here we're going to open this up, and we're going to take a spoon. Stainless steel is not great for kefir, but if you're just having a short amount of contact, that's fine. And let's take a look at what these grains look like, right? I'm going to find them in here. So I'm trying to let the holes in the spoon sift out. It doesn't have to be complete because whatever's in there can start the new batch. But here's the lumpy grains here. Let me look for any other obvious grains. This is just getting lumpy because it's thicker and I had a lid on it. So this is basically our kefir right here. Like I said, it's going to be tasting kind of like a liquid yogurt, but it's live culture, and there's just nothing as good for your gut as this if you can handle it. For those people who are lactose intolerant, the kefir grains are eating up the lactose. Even the casein is digested to a point where some people with milk protein allergies can handle kefir. And then now we're just going to pour some milk back into our grains. And you can leave it, you can put a coffee filter on there if you like it to breathe. I like more of the tangy flavor, so I'm going to put a lid back on it. And this will be overnight sitting on our counter at room temperature. And the magic will happen there.